Okay, so in this, we're going to go over an absolute value uh, equation, and we're going to graph it, and we're going to talk about some properties of it. So first, let's determine what the x-intercept is. So the x-intercept is when y equals 0. So we'd have this, 0 equals the absolute value of 2x minus 3. And we can get rid of the absolute value bracket because we just do the same. So the positive and negative will balance out here because it equals 0. So this is just 0, 2x minus 3. And now we solve for x and we get 3 over 2. Okay, so our x-intercept is 3 over 2 comma 0. Now, our y-intercept, and this is when x equals 0, so that's y equals bracket 2 times 0 minus 3, and that equals the absolute value of negative 3, which is 3. So now we have our y-intercept. Okay, now we can actually write this as a piecewise function, and this piecewise function would be something like y equals, and I'll write this out again, minus absolute value of 2x minus 3, and that equals this set where we have 2x minus 3 if x is bigger than or equal to 3 over 2. And I got that number because of my x-intercept. X-intercept is when y is 0, and my outputs all have to be positive, so they all have to be positive y's. Or I have the negative version of this, which is negative 2x minus 3. So it's all multiplied by negative. If x is less than 3 over 2. Now, notice how here only one of them has the equality sign. The x is greater than or equal to, and this is only x is less than. You just have to arbitrarily or randomly choose which one you want that to have. So now I've written a piecewise function for it. I would like to graph this, so I'm going to do it up here. And if I was to just graph this line like this, what values would I know? Is like, I know where my x-intercept is. So it's going to be at 3 over 2. And if x was 0 here, then it's going to be at negative 3, right? So the line here is going to look something like this. I'm going to draw this part solid. But if we look at this, we actually notice that the y-intercept here was in the positive value. So it was actually at 3. So what happens here is this is all the negative outputs. So when we're smaller than this, when we're on this side of our x value, we have to use this equation. And this equation is actually, if we multiply that out, that's minus 2x plus 3. So when x is 0, we actually, up here, that's the point, has a negative 2 slope. So it goes like this. And this is actually a reflection. This reflects up and over. So this is our graph, and this is the negative 2x plus 3, and this is the 2x minus 3. So these are the two halves. So this is that half, and this is that half, and they flip at this point right here. And that's how you graph with an absolute value.